Hello, Steve White, Steve Arts 89. Well, it is a rainy, cold night in December in Australia, which is kind of uncommon. We're having a wet streak the last week or so. I think the biggest rainfall we've had in years or something. And I was just really enjoying the atmosphere. Just, it's late at night. I'm just at home cleaning my Smurf houses, listening to podcasts on true crime and stuff. And I was just wondering, why do we love true crime so much? I was just looking for something to watch recently, and I sort of thought I'd do a documentary check and see if there are any new documentaries on any of the sort of classic sort of boogeymen like Gein and Gacy and Dahmer and that. And I found an interesting one on Gacy on three episodes, but they were focusing on finding the identities of some of his victims, because they didn't find all the victims. I think they found 27 out of 33 or something, and with DNA they found 2 or 3 more, and then they found one missing man who wasn't one of his victims, but they still found through the same DNA sort of technology the body. And it was really interesting, and I was just really enjoying it. I was just really enjoying just the mood and that. So like, why do I love true crime, and why do I love shows like Murder, She Wrote and stuff like that? What is the appeal? I think when I was younger, going into like the world, into the gay scene, there was the reality of potential killers. You did get the odd gay sex crime and killing, and the odd serial killer. There aren't many serial killers in Australia, but there theoretically have been a few gay ones that weren't caught because the police usually dismissed a lot of gay murders as sex games gone wrong and stuff like that. So there possibly could have been a few, but yeah, it was something that I was sort of afraid of, that number one I've aged out of, so I don't have to worry about it anymore. But it was something that was sort of happening when I sort of went insane when I was a kid. It was something that I sort of knew of, but that doesn't really exist anymore. But yet I still watch documentaries on these guys. There's new TV specials and new things on Netflix and that all the time. We have something like Monster, which is a TV series just on Jeffrey Dahmer. It did focus a bit more on the people that he killed and their lives and their intersection with him, not just him, but still it was about him. And I'm just like, why are we so obsessed with them? Because I thought it was just me lingering on and holding on to these sort of old sort of trends, but then I'm looking at things like, Monster on Netflix. That was huge. So I'm not the only person who's still interested in these people and watching stories and documentaries about them. People wouldn't keep making them if people weren't watching them. I'm not sure what it was, and I was just sitting here on this perfect night where it's middle of the night, everyone, the building's quiet, it's just me up watching, listening to podcasts while I literally clean my Smurf houses, because I have a whole village, about 80 of them, and they get really dusty, and once you sort of pull them out, it's an evening basically to have to take everything out, clean it, put it all back. And I need something to listen to, and I just thought I'm going to catch up on some serial killer podcasts, because I had a few that I hadn't listened to yet, and I was really enjoying it. And I just wanted to, sort of share that and sort of wonder why we do like our true crime. Like, what is it about being scared? Because there's 2 ways to look at horror or true crime. You either look at it from the point of view of the victim and you identify, and it makes you aware of your environment, or maybe afraid of your environment, and you get to sort of, hide in bed with the sheets up, up to your eyes, and like sort of, it's sort of fun to be scared, and it's sort of titillating and safe because it's not your life that's happening to. And the same thing with horror. You can watch it from that point of view where, you're sort of sitting there with someone watching it, scared on the couch together, and it's an experience, and it's a cathartic experience as well, where you can let out your anxieties and things. But then the other way to view it is if you're identifying with the killer. And unfortunately some people do, and those people would use the same movies other people watch for entertainment and to scare themselves silly, as inspiration to actually go out and commit murders and kill people, and they use that as like the template or some sort of inspiration or example. So it's just really interesting because a lot of times when people find out that you're into horror, they think you're one of those weirdos. Like they think something wrong with you. I'm like, no, I watch it from, I identify as the victim. I watch it and I'm scared and I enjoy it as entertainment. I'm not watching it as, you know, the criminal who's like, yeah, like it's totally different. Those are the ones you've got to worry about. But yeah, I just, you know, why do we enjoy scaring ourselves? And that, I don't know. But I just wanted to talk about that for a minute, see if anyone has any thoughts. I just want to share this moment. I don't know, I'm being weird. Feel free to share, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think of true crime and horror and why people love it so much.